Hey guys, here with a new hero on Korean Lost Saga. This is Hero 140, Death Angel. I believe it was kind of translated into Ganglim Dolyong. I don't know how to say the name properly, but the caption on the website says Death Angel, so we're gonna roll with that. It is a rare hero, so you know it's rare only, only limited time. It's based off the traditional helmet and the Warp Mage armor, so let's get into him here. Enough talking. So 3-hit basics, 1, 2, 3. You can loop these back to back a couple times. Pretty fair and decent. You can get it up to about 3 times on its own. You know, you can jump cancel these as well, so yeah, there's the 3 hits. So you can probably even get it even more than that, so pretty nice there, pretty nice. Also, you can jump cancel, like I said, off the first hit, off the second hit, or off the third hit as well to do some, you know, air combos, which is nice. So pretty good basics there. Nice range, nice jump cancel, good juggle potential, good stuff. Your hold D, this is the main draw of the character here. Your hold D, you swipe with your paintbrush and do a 2-hitter. Each hit half feint, so if you connect with both hits, it will feint fully. Your basics also lift off your feints, by the way, which I didn't mention. Your hold D, it will put this little charm status effect on someone. You can lift them again with the hold D as well. You don't need the basics. But yeah, if you hit someone with your last hit on the charm status, it will actually cause bounce down status with a little ghoul looking thing, and that means you can go into like a random kind of direction. I'm not sure how you aim, if you can aim the direction or not, but with that trinket on, they bounce down to a random direction and you can follow it up with some more juggles. So it's pretty neat, it's pretty neat. You can do this multiple times as well, so it's a little bit tricky, but if you like do your hold D multiple times, it's not going to do like the proper effect where you're going to get multiple ghost bounce downs. Like you see I only got one ghost bounce down. You have to link your basics in between your hold D to get multiple ghost bounce downs. So for instance, let's say I do the 1-hit basic, 1-hit hold D, and mess up the juggle. Let's try again. So 1 hold D, 1 basic, 1 hold D, and then I do a 3-hitter, and then I start trying these juggles, and it'll do more warps on the person. But you see I only got like 2 sequences of the warp on the DFK there. So you have to do it multiple times in between your basic and your hold D. Just doing your hold D, just doing your basics, it's not going to give you that multiple times, but you know, you'll still be doing damage either way. It just depends on how you want to go about using the ghost status instead of, you know, just doing simple juggles. There's plenty of combo potential on the character. You can do as you like, but I prefer to use the ghosts in between. So maybe I'll do 1, 2, and then another hold D, and then go into my 3-hit basics and try it for that. And you can see there, it comes out pretty neatly and clean. I think you can get that up to 3 times before the air decay gets you. So really good stuff there, really good stuff. So moving on to the dash attacks. So you got a 3-hit dasher. 1, 2, 3. The 3rd hit will feint. The first 2 hits are just flinchers, so you know you don't even need the first 2 hits. As long as you connect with that 3rd attack, you'll get the feint, so it's pretty nice. You also have a hold D dasher. Your hold D is a simple 2-hitter that will launch on your dash. You can use it in between your first attack and the other attacks, but if you use 2 hits of your light attack and then go into your hold D, you'll get a 4-hit follow-up, and if you can use it off your 3rd hit as well, you'll get a 4-hit follow-up. So it changes depending on how many light attacks you did previously, so you'll get that nice little uppercut with the with the brush that does 4 hits. So really good pressure mechanic on that dasher there. It's really nice. And it gives you more follow-ups, more, you know, kind of advanced follow-ups. You can't jump cancel that, however, so it's a little bit depressing. You can't jump cancel the regular basics either, so keep in mind of that. So on to the air attacks here, guys. You have a 3-hit light air attack, so 1, 2, 3, that's how it looks. The first 2 hits, simple flinchers, not too much to write home to mama about. Your 3rd hit, however, is a nice little launcher, which will allow you to go into combos. You can use this off the character's double jump as well, and that'll be a nice setup, nice angle of attack off the double jump doing that. So pretty good air attack there. You want the 3rd attack generally. You also have an air hold D. Air hold D, simple 2-hitter, and it allows you to go into juggles as well. A little bit more reliable, but a little bit harder to capitalize off of compared to the other. It doesn't launch as high, but it still works very nicely. It works very, very nicely. So good combo starters for its air attacks here. If you can use the air hold D off your first light D, but the catch is if you use more than 2 light Ds, you go into the 4-hit upper similar to the dash attack. So, you know, 1, 2, air hold D, and you'll get that 4-hitter. It also works on the 3rd hit of the light D air attacks, so 1, 2, 3, and it will reset your jump status as well, meaning you can keep this combo going off of that. So it works really nicely if you can get it off the third hit of the light D attack, the air hold D. Generally, you want to be above them when you're attempting that combo. So let's say you want to get a nice angle for this. So generally, this angle right here is pretty good. I got 2 sequences of it, so that's not too bad. You can get up to 3 at least pretty reliably if you get good at the character. But I'm not that good at the character yet. But yeah, you can see there's some great air combo potential behind this character here, and he can do very good stuff. So down and check our defensive capabilities here with our robot buddies. You have a counter attack on Death Angel, so it's a 2-hitter, so if you only press it once, you're only getting a little flinch attack. If you press it twice, you're getting that nice little stun counter attack there. So that works out pretty nicely. You also have a air recovery with this trinket, so let's go ahead and do this. 2, 3, get launched in the air, and there you go. Air recovery, which does drop damage. It's pretty reliable too. It catches people off guard. I think it was a pretty popular gear in Korean Lost Saga for a little while there. I saw it in a lot of 1v1s, try to get knocked up here. It does hit multiple people as well, so it's very, very good defensive kind of gear there. Nice air recovery, very hard to avoid, so very good. You also have your armor. If your armor has this passive charge up and you fall off the edge and get ledged, you'll be able to spawn where you like. It also reduces damage, and it lets you be a little bit invisible for a brief duration before you attack someone. So it's very, very good gear, very good defensive gear. Just requires charge, so good stuff there. Moving on to skills, your weapon skill. Pretty simple and straightforward skill here. You summon a Tiki. You can summon up to 2 Tikis, and they suck in, and when they pop someone out, they slam them down, and you can actually loop them into each other as long as you got the positioning right for them. So yeah, it's okay. It works pretty good as an AoE kind of skill. Let's go ahead and spawn a bunch of guys here. Hopefully I don't crash my game, you know, doing some weird stuff with DevK's body there. Okay, so let's suck in all these guys here. So good stuff there. We'll try and catch more of them on the rebound as well. So it does suck in for a pretty good duration there, and you'll be able to combo off that bounce down as well after it completes its effect there. So not too bad of a weapon skill there. It does hit grounded as well. Let me go ahead and just show you that. So it hits grounded. So there you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good weapon skill. Your armor, once again, it does, it lets you recover from edges, but it also adds a speed boost to you as well. So that's a little bit of a bonus for, having high charge. So the higher the charge, the better. Your helmet skill, this is an older gear. It's the traditional helmet. You latch onto someone, then you can teleport them a certain distance and bring them with you, and you can slam them down with that and it lets you go into a juggle. Unfortunately, it's a little bit lag sensitive, so if you're on a foreign server from Korea, you're not like a native Korean who probably aren't used to these kind of bugs like we are. It's not that great of a gear. But it's pretty nice. You can trigger in the air. As long as it works, it's a nice gear, but it won't always work for all versions. Your trinket, once again, is that nice air recovery, but you can trigger it as you please as well, and it'll do drop damage. It has kind of a funny high bounce, so you gotta kind of be aware of how to treat this bounce here. So pretty nice there, pretty nice. And that should about do it, guys. Death Angel here has got a lot of combo potential, got a lot of versatility in the air and on the ground. The whole D is just something special. I mean, if you can catch people with this, I mean, look how quick it comes out. You can do it back to back a couple times. It's not that punishable. It's pretty safe. Your basics are pretty easy to juggle with. You just pile in the damage. It's so easy. The dash attacks could be a little bit better, but they got pretty good range on them, I would say. Good pressure on the the 4-hitter version. Your air attacks have very good ways to start combos for you. You have an air combo as well if you're getting like pestered on the ground. I mean, you can do so much on this character. It's just outrageous how many things it's got going on for it. I mean, this little passive mechanic. This even gets lost in the fold from what I'm talking about. Like, there's so many other things going on that I don't know how to even talk about this half the time. The ghost mechanic can be very useful. It's kind of like a gamble in some ways, but generally it's pretty nice. It can be a gamble on some maps. Like, of course, if there's like one map you're playing that has a lot of weird terrains, like kind of different differentials like this here, like the HQ here with this gap here, that can cause a problem. But and when you get to that kind of point, you probably want to just do, you know, basic loops and all that, and air attack combo and air combos. So yeah, it's a very interesting character. Not too hard to play. The air combos are a little bit difficult to get the hang of, but generally the ground combos are pretty easy. The feints are really easy. You know, getting multiple ghost loops isn't that bad either. So it's a great character, guys. Great character, great setups. You know, I can't say enough about it. It's a great character. So thank you guys for watching, and we shall see you next time.